okay observing that I look like crap and I'm doing housework and I do have taken a shower later on my list. So now I'm just going to observe that also my street outside, I don't know if I recently took a video of it or I know that I mentioned it somewhere. I was cleaning up videos or whatever. But it's been in better shape. Like the pothole and screwing around with the city equipment and construction projects and all that stuff is pretty standard. My understanding is that it's pretty standard mafia family tactics. So that's why I've been able to kind of watch it, is because a little bit of my earlier life, I grew up back on the East Coast, not in Farmville, although I was born in Farmville. But so I'm noticing that the street has been actually in pretty decent shape with not a lot of drainage issues, no potholes, big gullies, weird stuff like that going on. The part where where the lip prevented the water from draining into the big ditch, the culvert, had worn down from the last time that street work had been done. And so I'm noting that yesterday it wasn't a street in good shape, and this morning they've been working on it for a couple hours now, definitely causing my house to shake in ways that actually disturbs my dog. But he's kind of a spoiled brat, so I told him, suck it up, Mindful. And so he is sucking it up and just chilling out and accepting. But I am curious if the street will still be in relatively good shape after the town is done working on it for the number of hours that they're working on it for. I'm also curious, kind of curious, how many hours the other streets get worked on, and if we all are, getting a definite equal and equitable distribution of the city's labor, because that's what people's tax money goes for. So I want to make sure that, I'm not the only one, and my area is not we don't want to be like, too upscale. We want everyone to share equally in the attention and the application of the machinery, because that's fair. That's the American way. Right? So now, back to my housework. And then, possibly, we could do a video after I do some personal hygiene, like a shower and depilation and, all that stuff that we don't talk about, but I don't care about anymore. I can't care about it until people get their shit together. Just in the most cursory manner, and the rest of it I'm going to make fun of. Because there's too much not nice stuff going on to worry so much about. And yet at the same time, without worrying about that kind of stuff, what are you going to do? So there has to be a balance between being obnoxious and being, oh yeah, socially acceptable. That's the word. So obnoxious and socially acceptable has to balance. Can't be like Justice, be all blind. Except for when God's tooling you, and then you have no chance. But anyway, I'm going to go back to my housework. I just wanted to note that about the city and the street and my curiosity.